Welcome back, peeps. My name's Adam, and this is All Gas, No Trash. And today we're going to be talking about Skuzland's latest single called Poor Choices. But before we get to that, we will be doing the Game Rage No Curse Minute. I just want to give a quick shout out to all those people that have been subscribing to our channel and driving up our views and watch time is super appreciated. I can't believe there's almost 100 of you that are supporting our channel and watching, and hopefully we've brought entertainment and value to you, the viewer. It's been a real treat to get this much support, and please continue to do so. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for our 100 subscriber thing. Maybe we do a giveaway. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But if we do, we'll let you know on a post on our YouTube channel. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about Skuzland. So Skuzland has had a few interesting things happen, and I don't know if they mean anything exactly, but nonetheless, it's worth mentioning. So Field Trip Records is a record label that is based out of Chicago that some of you may not know that Field Trip Records formerly had a band called Pixel Grip and also Pearl and the Oysters on their roster. And Pixel Grip has decided to go solo, and of course, Pearl and the Oysters has decided to move on to Stone's Throw Records. And the reason I bring up this particular record label is because Ugly Worldwide, who is the female figure in the dynamic duo of Skuzland, was originally from Chicago, and it's noted in their bio that she was a nightclub kid, and she was a frequent goer of, nightclubs. And I think that's particularly interesting, between Field Trip Records being, or rather following Skuzland on social media and being active in the comments and, making their presence known. But I'm curious to know if there's a deeper meaning in that, or is it just simply the fact that Chicago's music scene is, not quite as big as Los Angeles or New York, but it's probably more tight-knit, and they're just being supportive of Ugly Worldwide, as she formerly resided in Chicago at one point of her life. And I'm not sure where she's currently based out of right now, but it is nice to see that type of support from a record label, for one entity being from Chicago and a former Chicagoan being supported by said record label. But anyways, had to bring that up. I don't know if that means in the future we'll see Skuzland being signed by Field Trip Records, but it's something to pay attention to. And one other figure that has shown up in the picture is somebody from Sony A&R. I'm not going to say who this person is, but they've also been following Skuzland, and another person that has entered the fold, I suppose. And again, I'm not sure if that exactly means anything. Maybe this dude is just following the music because they like the project and the music and the visuals and everything, but maybe not ultimately leading to Skuzland being signed by Sony Music. But nonetheless, it's worth pointing those things out to see, hey man, maybe not right now, but down the road we could see Skuzland, intermingling with one or two of these individuals, or rather one record label or one individual mingling with Skuzland and a potential partnership in the future. Who the hell knows? But anyways, I've said enough. Let's get to the music. So we're going to be listening, as I said before, to Skuzland's latest single called Poor Choices. And go ahead and pull up whatever digital streaming platform you have and give it a listen, because at the moment we're not able to play samples on our own program, which would more than likely get us in trouble and shut the whole channel down, because record labels don't mess around when it comes to artists, or even just artists in general do not mess around when it comes to their music being copyright infringed. And I totally understand, so we're not even going to bother. So go ahead and pull your digital streaming platform of choice up and go ahead and queue up Poor Choices from Skuzland. And yeah, anyways, let's get to it. Poor Choices going in. Welcome back. That was Poor Choices from Skuzland. I'm not sure where I stand on that track, actually. Not to say I don't like it, because I do, but is it better than Rockstar Baby? I don't think so. The music video is rather interesting, as there's like this fisheye lens or globe lens thing that is really interesting in the beginning when Ugly Worldwide is like laying in the grass, and it's got this really interesting perspective. But yeah, Skuzland continues to kill the music video game, and also the music itself. I'm not, like I said, I'm not. It's not my favorite track from them. I think Rockstar Baby is a better track, but it's what it is for me. As far as the project goes, is that it's strange, it's weird, and of course, it's interesting. And I think that supersedes a lot in music. When mediocrity, when you're just kind of meh on a song, I don't know. Saying like a song is just okay is problematic, because if you're lukewarm about an artist, that does not bode well for their future. Even at Skuzland's worst, or even at their midness, I guess you could. Did I just make a new word? Midness? I don't know. Anyways, even at Skuzland's midness, I think it's still far superior, or even far more interesting than a lot of artists, and that's what continues to bring me back. Is between the visuals and the audio itself, I do find it enjoyable, and it is provoking altogether. And I think for this particular track, what I did enjoy is, of course, the little melody on the keyboard, the boop 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 boop. It's so simple, and it kind of reminds me of like a video game menu soundtrack. I don't know if it's like PlayStation 1 or maybe like a Super Nintendo type of vibe, but one of those two for sure. And there's something about Robot Moon Juice's delivery of the verses and even the chorus that feel, I suppose, reminiscent of, I guess, Oliver Tree or something like that. Yeah, I guess that would be where I would pin it. Something along that realm. And yeah, the song kind of has like an early Charlie XCX feel. I can't remember the name of the first album, but it feels like somewhere in that world, but far stranger. Yeah, I guess that'd feel accurate. So yeah, those are the elements that I enjoy about the song. But again, the knockout so far, the thing that I would pin them for catapulting themselves in the future. I mean, as more people get interested, I feel like the anchor point for them, or the anchor of their catalog, is definitely Rockstar Baby. And, you know, with more songs, maybe that'll change, but I definitely do believe that Rockstar Baby is probably their biggest track, I guess. Not to say this track isn't good, but not quite as good as Rockstar Baby. But nonetheless, that was the song Poor Choices. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And continue to follow the project. Follow them on Instagram. And follow them on whatever digital streaming platform of your choices. And you know, maybe we'll see more releases coming out this year. We are getting closer to the end of the year, so maybe Skuzland has 2 or 3 more songs that they're gonna pump out before the year's over. I think in most cases for artists, they stop releasing music around the midpoint of November onwards, because the holiday season and all that stuff. So it's kind of pointless to just throw out songs, but you know, maybe Skuzland has a few more songs in their pocket before the year's over. And, you know, I'm always looking forward to the project, and, you know, I can't wait for what else they have in store for us. But anyways, thanks again for tuning in. We got more episodes for you on the way. I don't know how quickly I'll be able to record them, but we got a few more episodes I have a few more episodes that I'm going to be recording that you can check out. So anyways, you can stick around, check out our other videos, check out our live sets that we've recorded of Jelly Haha and more recently Rio Costa. It's all available on our YouTube channel. There's playlists and all that stuff. So if you want to concentrate on one artist, or if you want to check out our podcast, whatever way you want to slice it, it's all there for you. Anyways, thanks for listening. My name's Adam, and I'll catch you all next time.